We are pleased to extend an invitation to Dr. B. Rashid Ranjit, Director of National Activity Council, Hyderabad, to lead the session on energy efficiency and climate change, frequency initiatives by government officials.
Yeah. Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. For the program on energy efficiency and climate, on the session on energy efficiency and climate change. So, without wasting the introduction at all, uh, we just go to the slides. I am Rajnikant, working as Director in National Productivity Council. So, I have given 45 minutes of time. So, 12:45 will just close. So I just would like to update you two things. I have another session in the afternoon. Also, you have to create another 40 minutes. So you will be saying the same place in the afternoon. Right? So because I'm just safeguarding myself. Right. So the agenda of the program goes like this. Energy and the human society, new concepts of technologies, energy technologies, energy climate change, EC Act in India, and some case studies what we do in the field. I just thought of sharing with you. Now, if you are all having any LinkedIn or any, nowadays social media, you just go and see decarbonization, sustainability, ESG reporting. People who have this feathers added to the cap are the highest paid in market, right? But what is that means? Again, you go back to the old age, you have very senior people here. It is all talking finally if you find out the root cause, come down, by analysis, by analysis, the final cause will be energy. Even the natural remedies, wars, whatever is happening, if you do all the geopolitical analysis, finally that comes is energy. And next will be water. Right. So for any society, you say it is developed. One such parameter is per capita energy consumption. The more it is, the more nation is developed. It may be rich, but the per capita energy consumption is less, but it is not developed. Right? The world is like that. So you require cooking for thermal comfort, lighting, transportation, water supply, industry, all these things. You require one parameter which you are generating, kilowatt hour or kilocalorie. electrical or thermal. Now you see here, you name few developed nations. USA, this fellow is here. You see Hong Kong, you see Russia, you see Iceland. There they are far ahead. Where is India? So this is between the per capita energy consumption and the human development index. So that means if you are supplying more energy for a human comfort, why people are moving from India to you go to any country, three breeds will definitely found. One is Indian, next is Telugu guy, next is the Kerala. Anywhere you go, you just say hi in Hindi, you find that. So one is talent pool, another is you are having a better development on the other side, what they feel. So better leaves needs more energy. That means you want to live better here, you require more energy. Now you see from this place to this stage, going to rocket, that also requires energy. Right. So where actually this is being picked up, where is the acceleration that has started, right? You see here. But what are all these things? Excepting hydro, what are all these things? The fossil fuels, right? That are fossil fuels. I cannot generate what I want. It is there. I am getting 1 lakh salary. I am liable to spend only 50,000. That is slightly moderate. I say 30,000. Somebody say 20,000. No, I cannot spend more than 1 lakh. What I happen, I will be in tax. So the same way, you are having limited amount of energy. Now Modi ji is telling now we need to shift by 2070 net zero. What do you mean by net zero? Net zero.
What we are consuming energy is it will be generated by the consumer.
Right? Net zero means whatever you are consuming, you need to generate that much energy. Suppose you take your house as your own boundary. In that boundary, if you are consuming X amount of units, you should generate X amount of units. So that if the society is that society is net zero, then the district, then the state, then nation by 2070. Now we are in 2024. Right. So this is recently, the Dubai, whatever that. Right. Now, the other thing is energy security. What do you mean by energy security? This security, the word security is a big blackmailer. Is a big blackmailer. What I mean to say? This security is one word used by the insurance people to take money from us. You take bank loan. You may or you may not, but your family should not transfer this loan. So make the loans on insurance. You take loan, that itself is a debt, and insurance for that loan. Right? Your health insurance, your car insurance. What is the word? Security. So what is this energy security? Security for your next generation, that whatever fuel required for them, that should be sufficiently available. Right? That is what we delegate as security. Now that is the, we are in the transition state. That is where, EPTR is conducting this. Yesterday, NPC has conducted one workshop. Bureau of Energy Efficiency is conducting. So many people are telling, someday it has to go into the minds. I will just ask you one question. How many people have recently purchased a diesel car? Anybody? 5 years back. Recently. 1 year, 2 years? 2 years. 2 years. So now you see in a population of maybe around 30, only 1% is saying that 2 years back I purchased 1 kg. Now what is the cost? Now what is the recent budget? EV vehicles is having a special tax exemption. So this is the transition phase. You are converting your fossil fuel based generation to your renewable based energy generation. Now in this transition, it may take 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. We may not see that, but we are trying to give an attempt. We are trying to convert into renewable energy. So in this transition, just I'm just talking to sir, sir is saying another 50, 20 years, coal is going to be the prominent fuel. I say maybe another 30, 40 years. You will see some data available here. Only one blessing in disguise is we are having better coal. We are not having oil and gas, but we are having coal. Right. So this energy security. Now what is happening? Energy trade, which we may not be knowing. You know, a foreign. No, Hyderabad is famous for. Apart from software. Apart from software, what is another famous for? Oh my God. I understand. Biryani is also famous. Pharma. You name the medicine that is being prepared just 30 kilometers, and it is having around 450 small and medium industries. We call it as API, active pharmaceutical ingredient or bulk drug. Right? Now, where is this all going medicine? We are not using our water, our coal, our air is getting polluted. It is going to maybe European Union or, and you go to any pharma company, he will say, US FDA audit. US, you know what is US FDA audit? In a pharmaceutical plant, the reactor, the packaging unit is under the control of US FDA. Even if you are changing the filter, you need to get approval from. You cannot simply change it. Maybe you can touch boiler, you can touch it with chiller, because that is the utility part. One product is manufacturing here. Suppose we take the steel inside. This is the boundary which is being controlled by USFDA. They will say this is the temperature ±2. Otherwise, they will visit the tonnage. 1 ton may be crores. These are organopharma, heterodrugs, all this compromising, glycemic, BP sugar, all these standards has been prepared just 30%. Now, where it is going? It is going to the other countries. What do you see? That is called as energy trade. And somebody is using my resources. What is going there? But I used to think, see, I worked for 23 years in this energy efficiency. I always think why they are not having these units there, why they have to come to India, keep the unit here, keep our energy. See, they have gas. Gas has better control. The gas power plants always have a better control because they can start very quickly. Whereas coal-based power plants were all from our generation. It takes 6 to 7 hours or 9 hours to start. A prominent coal country is being offered so many, what do you call, incentives, you say. We want to come and install one plant here. You go to Tamil Nadu, you send them. Levi's jeans, whatever you wear, it comes for the foreign brand, but you see, you go to stores in Gujarat. All the textile units, all the units are there. Why? So this is energy trade. The topic is not under we won't discuss much. Right? Now, few concepts and terminologies. So what if you already know there is a primary energy and secondary energy. What is primary energy? That is readily available. Now, You see, law of conservation of energy, what it says, it can be either created or destroyed. Right? So primary energy is coal, oil, gas, biomass, solar, which is primarily available. What is secondary energy? Anybody? Electricity. You are using coal. You are using coal. See, I always say steam as a blue dot color. Blue dash Fourier color. What is steam? I say he's a Fourier color. He is just a water because he is having highest specific heat carrying capacity. He is like a Bahubali. He takes a lot of energy. So whatever the energy that is present in the core is being given to water. Now this water gives star requires 100 degrees, star requires 20 degrees, man requires 30 degrees, and will give to everybody and come back as it is like water. Water is not participating in the chemical reaction in any power plant. He is just like a Korean water. He is transferring energy present in the core to the turbine to generate electrical power. Right? So now by using, I am firing coal as an input, but what is I am getting now? Electricity. So electricity is my secondary energy, and steam is my secondary energy. Now you go to pharmaceutical company, I require electricity, I require steam. In a reactor, they say the chemist will say I require 24 hours heating at 90 degrees centigrade. So the steam at 90 degrees centigrade will go in the reactor for 24 hours and heat the ingredients that is present. So you have electricity and steam as the secondary source of energy. Now you are converting the primary fuels into secondary. Now the problem is in the conversion. The problem is in the what is the efficiency of our thermal power plant? 30. Roughly around 30. What exactly it means? I give 100 rupees institute into the mission. It is giving it. What is this business, daily business? It is taking 100 rupees inside, giving you only 30 rupees. It is like government promotion, sir. You are working for 15 years. After that only you will be the second person to get promoted. Right? You are giving 100 rupees into the patient. You are giving out only. It is a technological barrier. Now you have ultra supercritical population which is around 42% max. Right, sir. Now the issue is you need to convert everything into renewable source of energy. What are renewable solar? India is one best known. You can go and stand outside just like this. I have a nice breeze. No, we cannot in Hyderabad. At least you go to village, you have a nice breeze. Now in Dubai and all, you go outside and stay it is 44 degrees. Sir. Like how it will be in May in Ramagundam. All the throughout the year it will be like that. And how the growth of the biomass and all it cannot be possible. In India, we have the growth of biomass also possible. Right. Now this is the primary energy converting into secondary energy, depending on the energy. Now you just see here, this is the economy. I have just taken US as an example. Now see here, this is the energy input, and 7% is the non-renewable nuclear, hydro, and 4% is the biomass. This is what going into the economy. Any country, you can draw this. Now what is coming out of the economy? What is useful energy? That means out of 100%, what is useful energy? And what is this 41%? Unavoidable energy waste, like our thermal power station. You cannot avoid it, but still you want electricity. Now, for interesting thing, I will just tell you. 1 kg of coal you are throwing inside. Since kilocalorie, kilowatt hour is a confusion, which is very easy thing to say. For us, what is easy thing to say? Understand this? Money. 100 rupees I am throwing inside a power plant. What is coming out? 30 rupees. Now 30 rupees is at what point? Exactly at the gate of the power plant. Now Sanjay will take an example of NTPC Ramagundam. Now what it has to be done? It will be transferred just like that. What you are having there? Transformer, first somebody to a transformer. What you are doing, it is generator level. What you have to do, you are all electrical people, you say extra high voltage. Step up. What is the efficiency of a transformer? Sorry, you are asking more questions than what you were saying. Okay, let us take 95. 5% loss, 5% of 30 rupees. Again, you are asking the question. 1 rupee 50 paisa, right? So that is 28 rupees 50 paisa. Now again, this extra high voltage may be 11 to 33, 33 to 66, 66 to 132, 132 to 220, 220 to 400. How many transformers are there? 33, 66, 132, 220, 5 transformers. Each 5%. 5 into 1 rupee 50 paisa. How much it is? 7.5. What is left out there? 28 rupees 50 paisa. That means accountability is there. 28, 50 minus 7 rupees 50 paisa. What is left out? 21 rupees. We will take only technical commercial, not commercial. Technical. 8%. 8%. Only 5% will take. Again 1 rupee 50 paisa. 19 rupees. It came up to what place? Patanjali only, not UPTRA. It reached up to Patanjali. Now again you need to again 5 transformers. Again 7 rupees 50 paisa. 19 minus 17, 7 rupees 50 paisa. 11 rupees. Perfect. Now it came up to EPTRA gate. EPTRA is having a transformer. Okay, let us not consider EPTRA transformer. Now it is coming to a pump. It is coming to a pump. Normally, what will be the efficiency of any centrifugal pump? We are at around 11 rupee 50 paisa. We are at 11 rupee 50 paisa. What will be the efficiency of any centrifugal pump? Our pump, which is pumping water to the top, is very high, sir. You are very optimistic. Around 45 to 50%. 50% of 11 rupee 50 paisa. This is the business we are doing. 100 rupees we are. This is happening for every second. Thermal power plant won't stop. How many lakh megawatt hours we are having? It is almost around 2 lakh 50 megawatt hours. Every hour, this is the last. Every second, this is the last we are making to meet our power. That is the alarm. That's the reason governments are pumping huge money, because it is better to convert at the end use, because it has gone through so many losses. They will do all of it. Good content, instead of not having life, that to be a filter, right? So you have to, because this much is the environment effect. So that's where 2001 they decided there should be an energy conservation act in India, and not only in India, this is what happening in other countries also. Right, sir? So now let us come to some few statistics quickly. I will just go through what is happening. Now you see, fossil fuel, we are basically coal based. India is basically coal based, and if you see oil, how much money we are pumping over to get our oil, also we will see, right? Now there is a ratio called as R by P. That is called as reserves to production ratio. How much is the reserves you are having? How much you are producing? That says how many years you are going to have a coal. Now there is another factor. Population. We are already achieved the first, not in any technology, but at least in the population growth. Right? So we are the first. Now, every time you are increasing the population, that much energy needs to be supplied. That means you are having a lot of tension between the supply and demand. Right, sir? Now you see here around 361 as of 1/4/2022 million tons, and now the R by P ratio is almost coming to around 120 years for India. Now if you see, this is crude reserves. Out of this 361. Crude resource is only, that means they found out that yes, there is a coal there, but still another 41% is only indicative, right? Now, where is this major coal is going? Now you just see this cycle. Just close your eyes. Think power is coming to your conference room. So that means power is being transmitted through the transmission lines. That means power is generated at the power plant. That means that much coal is being supplied to your power plant. That means that much coal is excavated from the mine. Now just think any of this supply demand got a break. Any of this supply demand got a break. How much is the now you see the oil? Here you see the R/P ratio. That's why our diesel, that means you on an average here is around 50 plus. Next generation, if you want to show oil, where you have to go? 14.4 years. Suppose tomorrow Saudi or Dubai says, "Hats up, I'm not going to supply." Your car will be in your shed only. So now there is a transition stage that is there where people are pushing. See, somewhere I see in India there is a democracy. Dubai, the king says today the diesel car is stop. That's it, the decision is taken. If you are having car also, you should leave it there. But here India is termed as I cannot pressurize you. You have your own right. You have a right to talk, right to speak, right to scold, right to whatever rights. Now I should push in a mechanism, the government mechanism I should push. That is where it is happening. You see the 5-star rated ACs and it started in the year 2006. Now what is this thing? I will tell you a classical example. In the year 2007, government decided to give 5-star, 1 to 5-star rated for all the products. Right? Now you see the TV, it's a 4-star rated TV. Now APKRA is still using the very old ACs. I cannot show you AC. Right? So when 2007 they started, what you call this is PR, ton of refrigeration that is being generated. Normally use 2 ton or 1.5 ton. Right. Now you are all engineers, you know, but government wants to go into penetrate into the common public. Even rich people will understand and purchasing a efficient product. So 1 is the least star, 5 is the highest star. Now 2007 when they have brought this Bureau of Energy Efficiency brought this. 2014 they want to conduct a study. What is the market movement towards? Whether consumers are, it's a Indian market is an efficient market or capex market. But I cannot force you, you please purchase only 5-star, I cannot force you. Tomorrow you go to court of law, that's it, competition case, under 10 years it will roll out. So now they conducted a study with NPC. How they conduct? Samsung, Voltas, we asked how many ACs we have sold in market for the last 5 years. So surprisingly, what will be the star? Oh, so confident, sir. What will be the star? 1 star. Nobody wants to say 5-star. At least in conference we should say yes, 5-star. What will be? Surprisingly is the Indians that is Jigadu. 1-star means they know it is low efficient. No. Least I never want to go. Highest means 5,000 rupees is the additional on the capex. Suppose 3-star is 35,000, 5-star will be 40,000. Now why I should give 5,000 extra to the what will we take? So it is a what is doing? It is not efficient driven market, it is capital driven market. Now what government has to do? If you are a secretary energy, what is that you need to do? to make people to purchase five-star. That's it. His property, your name, my name, everybody's name. He took 1 crore, 10 crores. Huh? You cannot make any cheapest. I can reduce price. One technical person. How they did that? How they did it? From 2016 onwards, what they did, they put a pressure on the manufacturer. Supposing that 2016 you are purchasing a 4-star AC, 2017 it will naturally fall down to 4-star. What will happen? Naturally fall down to 18. What will happen? 19. This two. Next is उसके बाद consumer can use, but manufacturer cannot produce that, and he cannot sell the spare parts. He cannot sell the. This is what they brought. Now in 2020, if you are purchasing a 5-star by 25, solar. That is how they brought. They brought that every year they should drop by. That is now the manufacturer is having a pressure. If I want to take Indian market, my R&D pumping fund should be more because my compressor power should go down. That is how they brought the technology into this. Right? This is a small example. So if you want to now that's why you see any state designated agency is now moving towards electrical vehicles, not two-wheelers. Ola and Uber is also coming for. Right? That is the basis is this. Right. Now see is this the gas 43.6 years. That means oil and gas from now another 50 years. If anybody is there in the conference for 20 years, by the time he reaches 70 years, his children or grandchildren will see only coal as a fuel in India. That is the reason you just go, you can just see to changes that are happening, observing surrounding you. You go to any railway station, see the platform terrace. All the railway station buildings are net zero buildings. I don't know how many people know. Railway stations have been given a mandate to install all the solar on their buildings to become net zero. If they are not able to make zero, they should purchase the land and go for a solar power so that the buildings of railway will become net zero. Right, sir. Now, energy technologies, I don't want to go into this. We know this 1970 it runs on. The efficiency is only around 30%. You are throwing coal inside. The same way you are having gas-based power plants. The same way you are having biomass power plants. You have hydropower plants, but not very big in size. I'm not going into this because it takes a lot of time. Wind power, solar, then energy conservation technologies. Now you see here, constantly this green line is coming down. What is this green line? Green line. See, the olden days where you used to fire with wood and all that has come down. But now the new technologies has done converting biodiesel, right? Uh, uh, Biogas, right? All these things are coming out. Now you see what is the major increment? Coal is still there, and you see this red line. So oil and gas in the 19th century, 19th century has proved to be very. Now if you see the share of global, fossil fuels are contributing to, out of which renewables is only, and nuclear is, out of this 19.2, 10.3% is modern renewables, and the 8.9% is Traditional biomass. Traditional biomass. Now, here you see hydro is 3.9. Biofuels, what we are saying, no? Biodiesel, all these things, is only 0.8. Now, this is one ray of hope. And Mr. Nitin Gadkari is saying he wants to go for a green hydrogen, biodiesel, right? Those they want to. And geothermal power, our next faculty is very expert in that. We will learn from that. Now you see, there are resources. There are many resources. Like when you go to oil wells, if time permits, I will show you a video. See, in Saudi Arabia, and all, there is oil well. Now they extract oil to certain extent where the economics, the cost of exploration should be less than the cost of selling. I need to get some profit. Now, if I'm still going down, my cost of exploration is increasing, and if it is no break even, they will stop there. That means still I have resource there, but I am not having a economic viability to take that resource. Now, you see how people have started thinking. There is a steel plant that is emitting so much of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Now, what these guys got bad thinking, they captured that CO2. They captured that CO2, they increased the pressure in compressors. I will show you the video. And now it traveled almost 43 kilometers. And the CO2 they are pumping into the oil wells. What will happen if you pump into oil wells? The liquid will come out. So this is the thinking that they are doing now, how to find out economic viability. You are in the carbon sector special, you go for CO2 reduction, carbon trading. And also take as much oil as possible. Right. So this is the resource and reserves. Reserves is economic viability is there. But sometimes you go to government with an incline, they have to go like this. And they have to keep dynamites, plastic, go inside, plastic. I don't know how many people went inside. They have to go internal like this. One point of time they have to stop. Because there may be a water that is coming inside. Still there is a coal available. Right, sir? Now you see this highest point is who emits? More CO2. Next fellow is cogeneration. What do you mean by cogeneration? What do you mean by cogeneration? Anybody? Yeah. Yeah. How it will generate? It's not wastage of steam. It may be useful steam. You go to any textile plant, you have a boiler. If it is generating at 10 kg per centimeter square, the pressure out of which 10 kg one stream, maybe out of 100 kg, 20 kg is taken, sent to the process. Rest of the 80 kg is generating thermal power, electricity. So it is having two useful outputs. That is called as cogeneration. You go to any textile unit, you go to any hotel. Hotel requires both electricity and steam. Now this is called as trigeneration. There are in chillers, in ACs, you can generate cooling effect. You go to industry, you get this. These are called as air conditioners. If you go to big hotel, ITC Kohinoor, they are having chillers, 600 TR, 500 TR. They work with steam. That is called a vapor absorption mission. So that can be cooling, steam, and electricity. They are called as trigeneration. So that is also having lesser because here the output is more. That's why the CO2 level is reduced. Now, why I am saying this is we want to move from this, which are generating more, to this because one is energy efficiency, another is climate change. You know, you are taking, you number might have heard in your heritage you have seen only water is given in glasses. When you go back to your young age, no? Water is only in glasses. Now you're getting in packed drinking water. So you might not have anticipated in the coming generation, you have to give a grandson a bag of air with a mask. He has to go to school and come back. Right? The same way here, you are doing carbon trading because you are reducing some amount of CO2 because of change in technology. Right? So I'm just speaking some this thing. See, the problem is here. Coal, oil, gas, hydro, the conversion losses. The conversion losses is very, very, very high. Because that is only the technology we have. Right. Now, what is this? What is this now doing on the ice? What is indicate? Before that, this is full of ice. This fellow has a lot of freedom to play everywhere. Now his ice portion is melted. Why it is melted? So why global warming? Greenhouse gases. So is it greenhouse gases is good or bad? It is required but dangerous. What is this? You have to go for a surgery. If you not surgery, you will die. Huh? So the enhanced effect, see, you are having a limited amount of layer, which is a natural greenhouse effect. These are the natural greenhouse gases. Now you are emitting so much of CO2, so the race is being trapped. Now what is happening? The temperature, global temperature increases, right? And it's like you take one blanket of 2-inch thickness. Two blankets of 2-inch thickness are only 4-inch blanket of which will give more heat. 2+2. Sorry, you have to go to +2 and do your MSET. 2-inch blankets of 2 will give more heat or one 4-inch blanket. Why, sir? There is the air. Air is the insulator between the two. No additional resistance to cold air entering into that. Between two blankets of 2-inch, you are having also an air layer. So the same way here, you are having so much of layers that is being formed, which is trapping the heat. Now the heat is increased, ice will melt, ice will convert into water, then this fellow has to stay like that. It's like that, right? So these are the greenhouse gases. I am not going to talk. Now I will just tell you what happened in India, right? Now keeping this in mind, in the year 2001, before that there is a center called as Energy Management Center in Delhi. Now it is being converted into Energy Bureau of Energy Efficiency, who is giving the star labeling. If you go to the star labeling, on the right side there is a logo called as BEE, that is called as Bureau of Energy Efficiency. So when is our Independence Day? Please forgive me, I am asking this date. No problem. Republic Day? No problem. Children's Day? When is our Energy Conservation Day? So there is the Energy Conservation Day and there is Energy Conservation Week. December 14th is the Energy Conservation Day and the week is called as Energy Conservation Week. Right, sir? So what is this is all about? It is all about to bring the awareness in the common public, going into the root, saying that energy efficiency importance to common public, not to the engineers. Engineers are well known. So what happened? Centrally, they established an agency called as Bureau of Energy Efficiency, and there is a special fund given to them who brings the legislation. And now giving India very big. At each state there is a nodal agency. Like we have the Telangana State Renewable Energy Development Agency. These two are coming from TS Redco. The same way for every state, if you go to Tamil Nadu, it is Tangenco. If you go to Kerala, it is EMC. If you go to Kerala, Krida. If you go to Punjab, Tada. It is not Jeda, no, it is real. So what it is going to do, is first is start layering of the products. You see your laptop, you see your tube lights, you see your fan. I know that there is inbuilt inefficiency at the generation. I know there are certain technical things which I cannot learn from the transmission line, but at least I need to produce efficient appliances to be used. That is one. The next is industrial benchmark. This is a very good scheme optimum we discussed. That is called as PAT scheme. Perform, achieve, or trade. Anybody from distribution company, sir? Here? Sir, are you a designated consumer? You are from PSS, PDCL, NPDCL, sir. Are you a designated consumer? Are you a DC? Are you a DC, sir? Yes. So DC is designated consumer. They have to conduct a compulsory energy audit. Like how we do our income tax returns by July 30th, they have to give energy returns. Sir, I have taken this much of energy from you. These are the technical losses and these are the commercial losses that are happening. Now, energy conservation building codes. Any building that is coming newly has to be energy efficient. You nowadays you see all softwares, lot of glass only. You all of on Hyderabad, you go to the distribution area, you can see what the manager is doing from road. All the buildings, everybody you can see. The glass, my doubt is, just struck me. The gas will emit a lot of heat inside. No? It will be a roll on air conditioner. Why they are constructing with the glass? That is saying it is two glasses. But heat? Have you ever got this down? So big building, but a lot of heat. That will add load on the AC, no? Is it correct or not? No, whether it will add heat or not? Definitely not. Because that fellow is more into the devotion that much money. No? That the fellow who is constructing the building. Definitely not. Because as such said, it is a double glazed glass. So it will allow only light, not heat. It will allow only light, not heat. Now there is also called as energy auditors and energy managers. So they want to capacity build people. Like from the PSS PDCL, the MPDCL, they should appoint the energy manager. That is a must. And they should conduct an audit with an accredited energy auditor. A third party who has to come and do, yes, sir, what they are saying is right. Now, standards and labeling, energy conservation, building codes. Now, I will tell you this. Bachar will have closing on. I just take 2 minutes and I test. 2007, 8. You people are seeing bulbs. Now, how much will be the population of bulbs in market? Increased or decreased? Bulbs. Increased. Huh? Why? Wattage is more. No, as an engineer, you know, but why? What made people to move towards that? In this case, I will close. We can always discuss later. Energy efficiency. Sir is saying energy efficiency, but bulb cost is only 10 rupees. Pyramid failure. Sir, when we are doing our technology development, so when we are doing our own work, there are so many changes that happened in India. When this Bureau of Energy Efficiency is established, that is 2001 to 2010, there is a lot of advocacy happened in India. Bureau is having and the IAS as a head, who will be reporting directly to the Ministry of Power. no artistic. So one person came as a secretary, Bureau of Energy Efficiency. His name is Saurabh Kumar. Everybody is saying, सर एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी हो जाएगा, एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी हो जाएगा। अरे आप तो बता रहे हैं ना कि ये बल्ब रिप्लेस करने से इतना फायदा है, तो वो क्यों चेंज नहीं कर रहे? सर दे आर नॉट हैविंग फंड्स। Reports are piling up. State reports, European Union is coming, GIZ is coming, UNIDO is coming. Now he went to 4 people. This Saurabh Kumar ji, who is a IRS officer, went to 4 people. NTPC, PGCIL, REC, and PFC. PFC Power Finance Corporation, NTPC is National Thermal Power Plant Corporation, PGCIL, and REC. He just asked, you give me 1,500 crore rupees as a loan. How much? For 1,500 is he got 6,000 crores money. He did not get. He established an organization called as EESL, Energy Efficiency Services. Now you go to any street light in the Hyderabad, below the street light you can see GHMC EESL. There is a stamp of EESL. What he did that time in combined Andhra, he asked to Chandrababu Naidu as a CM, you tell me how many street lights are there in your state? In a state, how many street lights will be there, sir? Lakhs? Crores? Crores? He thought I will change everything in free of cost. Free of? No need to do maintenance. I will do it. If a bulb fails, I will replace it for a period of 2 years. Then if you are as a CM, what you will do? Go ahead. But still, he is naive to know. Now, what is your benefit? Tell me. We will say, but he is a CM. Somebody is coming and telling what is your benefit. Sir, I want whatever the energy you are paying, say, energy bill, in that 50% it will be. Now anybody accepts or not, you are not having investment, you are not maintaining, you are not replacing the bulb, accepts or not? No. What is no Andhra Pradesh CM has combined Andhra CM and accepted. So what is his role? What he has to do? Right, 50% agreement is done. Now what is my action? Now he told me to replace. What I should do? No, but as I am Saurabh Mittal, Saurabh Kumar, what is now I should do? Next plan of action, agreement is done. Now I should replace. How I will replace? Record is accepted. Energy reading is accepted. First I want bulb, no? All these things is done. First the main thing is bulb. Bulb. I call the Philips bulb. How much your Uttarakhand unit is doing? There will be some manufacturing unit. He is saying some figure. Whatever the figure he is saying, per se, he is giving 3 times more production. Because it is state never put. Now he is telling my cost of LED is 600 rupees. So I am giving 3 crore production. How much you give? Better than you give. So where he will come to directly to 200. Now he got quantum views. I am giving 3 crores bulbs. Philips told 200 he will give. How much he will give? What he will tell? You know what is the final cost in 2011 got? 49 rupees 50 paisa. 49 rupees? And how much is the actual cost of the bulb? This is called as technological. You break that barrier of money. What we call destructive technologies. Email has come and destructed completely the post office. Right now they are sending okay, we will also do courier. Post office. You are forced to change the right. Now he went into pumps replacement, again pump replacement. So you will be surprised. He has given NTPC 1,500 crores. He has given PFC by 2016. ESL has purchased 15,000 crore worth of a tri-generation company in UK. And now, you believe it or not, they are doing it in Saudi Arabia. They are doing it in Dubai. They are doing it in Thailand. And for Saudi Arabia, NPC went for a verification. Indian company is doing the change, and Indian company is telling us whatever he paid is correct money. And that too, both are government companies. See, this is how the economics will change. Right. So one useful output of the Energy Conservation Act is bringing the efficiency at the end use level. Right. So the same way, I just want to say first it is being replaced from bulb to CFL, then CFL to LED. And CFL to LED is called as DELP, Domestic Energy Efficiency Lighting Program. Now even this guy's now PSW is changing for 3,000 panchayats. Now they're changing into panchayats level. From city level to town level to now they're going into panchayats. They're doing for 3,000 panchayats. Right? So I will just put a full stop here because the single packet is waiting. So we will continue it along with the fact scheme in the afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the very interactive session. We are delighted to extend an invitation to Dr. D. Chandrasekharan, Professor of Diet from IIT Bombay, to deliver a lecture on compelling topic of energy transition. Dr. Chandrasekharan speaks with extensive expertise and distinguished career. We are happy to speak for this discussion with a rich background in hydrogeochemistry, geothermal, and mechanical studies. Dr. Chandrasekharan has conducted groundbreaking research on topics such as groundwater resource assessment, geothermal energy evaluation, and maritime geochemistry. His profound insights into these areas, coupled with his experience as a senior associate at the Atlas Level International Center for Theoretical Physics, brings invaluable perspectives to the discourse on energy transition. Furthermore, Dr. Chandrasekharan's active involvement in various professional bodies and esteemed positions on the board of international organizations and his profound impact on the field of geosciences. He even anticipates his enlightening presentation on energy transition.
Can you hear me? Thank you. Thank you so much, Navanya. It's a very interesting uh, knowledge gain a lot of knowledge. That's it. Yeah, just to say, yeah, no problem. Thank you so much. I basically am I work on geothermal energy. I don't know how many of you know geothermal energy, but I try to introduce this concept also. Nothing new, but another fact is that generating uh, energy from the geothermal resources. So basically, I want to give a talk on. Incidentally, I was talking to Srinivas. I forced myself. I said, I have all this skill sitting in Gachibowli. He lack of it. What do you do with my expertise? So immediately I realized there is a workshop going on 17 modern devices. That's how the whole thing can happen. I've been traveling quite a lot in other countries, including just no election from Turkey. Turkey, one of the countries third in list in geothermal land, producing fertility. So energy transition. So basically energy transition is what exactly we have to transition from one source to other source. Place for energy transition. You go from a flight also take, you go transit facility, go to Dubai and transit to some other planet or states, another country. So basically, you're using the positive field. Energy transition means from there you go to some other field, that is carbon rich fuel to carbon less fuel. And what energy transition. So that is what the world is going on now. Everybody talks about energy transition. It is on the plus side, a lot of negative side also. Why America is pushing India to take this kind of reducing coal energy? Because if you allow the developing countries, there's alpha period. Tomorrow is very strong at energy, national gas. So to suppress it, they brought in beautifully this fuel emissions. It's a beautiful game they play to tell all the developing countries reduce your energy production. They brought in CO emissions. They brought in global climate change. All these things they brought in actually to force the countries to not to develop at all. So that they always have this demonstration. This is very beautiful understood that. That is why all the COP meeting is a failure. Another 95 countries they join together. They don't come to country. Because I don't want to reduce my energy consumption. Because I use my economy. It's a basic principle behind it. So with that, I will let me take you part of the journey. Sorry. Okay, now we have you as the global warming. What is global warming? So basically, you have sun is a fossil energy product. Take a lot of time. For any basis, if there's no sun, we don't live on this. So, but 100, so there's 100% radiation. 51% is absorbed by that. That makes the soil as well as water, everything else. And then the remaining some amount is sent back to space, actually. Sent back to space by this gases, what we call GHG gases, greenhouse gases. And for that, carbon dioxide is the main layer. What happens the X gas season? You can see the daytime that is the nighttime you can see it coming to the surface. Especially when it's rainy season, you can see all the environment. Steam comes out the surface very clearly that the earth is getting cooled by the rain action. So that energy goes back to the space. In both that space, we have carbon dioxide stream. What are the traps? It traps and sends back the it reacts, it goes back to space in higher infrared radiation. Some amount is sent back to the earth surface. That is why we are very comfortable in living on the surface. Otherwise, it becomes very cold, all of us will die. So this carbon dioxide is very important for us. If the Earth surface, the temperature is very comfortable to us. So when this layer increases, what happens? The energy trapped is going to come back to the Earth surface. It will increase that. It's called global warming. So once it increases, there are a lot of issues happen there. One side is the monsoonal changes, weather changes, and floods and ice caps are melting. All the things are really needed. Basically, because of the back radiation, it increases because of the thickness of the carbon dioxide layer, and that's what. So our main aim is to reduce the layer. How to reduce layer is the main focus of everybody's aim, especially Western countries. Now, let us see how much of CO2 we are emitting. I talked about the global scenario, not the India. If you see globally, it's about over 37.12 billion of CO2 is being emitted globally, all the countries together. And when I break up also here, you can see this is Asia, China, India, North America, England, Europe, they all combined together. So Asia is more. The Asian countries are also more. Naturally, have a good amount of CO2 emissions. In that, China is more, India is very less than. Even India contributes to the global CO2 emission, very low. Everybody blames India, that you all may emitting so much of CO2, not emitting CO2 that much compared to other countries. Especially other countries are the countries. They emit a lot of CO2. They want development. They have economy. They want to have a hold on the entire world action. It is not acceptable. So if you see the global emissions from industrial period goes on increasing, now it has reached 37.12 billion tons. So here, in future, it is the average global temperature, 50 degrees. So if you want increasing CO2 emissions, so actually this temperature will increase. Okay, like the increases actually all the ice caps will melt and there will be changes in the weather pattern, so on. So floods will be there, coastal regions will be submerged, all the things will happen. But it is not what you say. But happened in the past also. If you go to Gujarat coast, the countries are submerged. So that coast are submerged in the sea. We go to say, actually, Tamil Nadu coast, there are temples which are submerged there. It's okay. Okay. That's okay. I can do it. I have a teacher. No, no. Don't worry. So that's more about working. Can I just remember? Okay, now. So this global temperature will increase. So that is the main aim is to control the increase in global temperature and keep it to certain level actually. That is what is the level. So now you see, if you want to control the global temperature, you have to reduce the carbon dioxide emission. So let us say that we have to reduce to about 10 billion tons from 37.12. Let us see what 27 point. But reduce much of CO2. If you are able to reduce this much of CO2, the rest is assured. You are able to control the increase in temperature also. So are we doing it or not? Let us see. So if you see the main energy sources which emit a lot of CO2, it's coal. On the energy side, it comes to industries, cement. Cement emits a lot of CO2 because obviously you're using limestone as a source factor. So limestone is calcium carbonate, CO2 will emit enormous amount of CO2 emit. And at the same time, we have coal also. So to reduce the coal consumption. So to reduce coal consumption, you have to equally
increase the renewable energy, either solar or wind or geothermal, increases to same extent time. That means your primary source energy to be replaced by renewable source energy, which is carbon free. Okay, this is carbon full of carbon which you replace with a carbon free energy. Okay, so what we are doing right now, I will achieve this one. Because you already mentioned about the trade actually, you know, it's very important. So some goods are being traded to other countries. So I given a map here. So take it from world data. So here, these are the countries. Red mark, red color indicates that they're importing goods actually. Goods to be vegetables, goods to be anything actually. When you say you are manufacturing using your own resources, trying to import, the problem is yours. You are anything that you want to use that. And I am enjoying that. You see here, these countries are exporting, not negative, which are importing from the positive aspect. It's not only any trade, for example, take vegetables, take tomatoes, because I came from Turkey. Turkey exports a lot of tomatoes. Tomatoes consume a lot of water. So you grow tomatoes, I buy. So I'm using your resources, water resources. I'm not using my water resources. So at the expense of your water resources, I'm enjoying my food. This is people realize. So people realize that it's not correct. Exporting some vegetables at the expense of your own, you are consuming your own soil, your vegetable energy actually, you're selling it. Those guys are conserving their own resources and exploiting yours. It's a very beautiful point. So India is also doing. There's growing rice in Ethiopia. And exporting somewhere else. I'm not using my resources. Similarly, China is growing soya in Brazil. And similarly, Saudi Arabia is growing rice in Philippines. That is, you go and use their resources. And it is called virtual water trade. Like exploit your water resources and try to enjoy my food I require. This is going on other trade also. But there are also energies involved. But there is transportation requires a lot of energy. Especially when you saw during COVID period, there was embargo on exports. India was very safe. Highly food secure. We are producing our own food. We are not bothered actually. Other countries were suffering. There's no food because there's no trade access. So that way, this all contributes a huge amount of favor to the country. Now, so this is the whole stress. This is the carbon index, that is the carbon dioxide emission divided by the energy kilowatt hour. The carbon index. So here, what is involved? The more amount of energy generated, the more amount of CO2 also depends. So, yes, sir, this is as usual, the curve will be like this, carbon dioxide. So, all the COP and we join together, we have to bend this curve. That is called 1.5 D. 2D means 2 degrees Celsius. Scenario. 40 means 40 scenario. That is decreasing temperature. So now it is 1.5. It has no meaning, but let us use 1.5. We want to decrease the temperature to 1.5. That is, we want to reduce the CO2 emissions and increase the production of energy by using some other source other than coal. Use that will the curve will bend. We want to bend this curve to even up to 2 degrees scenario. 2 degrees is global temperature between 3 degrees or 4 degrees, whatever we call it. Scenario. So you need at least, as I told you, to decrease for 10 billion tons of CO2. You want at least to bend this curve, you need 20 gigawatts of energy has to be replaced. Okay. Now we are past that number, more than 20 gigawatts were generated from solar, other renewables. Okay, but still, why we are talking about It's the global temperature increase. There's no meaning in this. By now, we already exceeded the limit, we achieved the target. By now, the temperature should be stabilized, but still, the CO2 is increasing in the atmosphere. Why? Can it guess anybody? So the main culprit is the solar panel. Many people do not like it. The solar energy is the main culprit. I'll tell you how it is. That. Okay, so these are the sources we have available. Your solar PV, your winds and biomass and geothermal. Biomass, all these things, they emit CO2. Biomass also emits CO2. There's a reason we have a problem with Punjab and Delhi. They burn so much of biomass. All the black carbon in Delhi are literally Himalayan ranges, and black carbon is very dangerous substance, more dangerous than CO2. We come to that after some time. So these are renewable energies. So the primary energy mix, you can use this energy and reduce the coal consumption. Nobody will drink that. Okay, now the world needs about 20 gigawatts to reduce the energy cost. And if you see the present production, 228 gigawatts in 2022 and 373 gigawatts in 2023 from solar PVs. That means we should already achieve this target, we should be very happy. We're not that happy. So why this world is considered a power limitation? Still why there are meetings, so many CO meetings are conducted to reduce CO2. There's no main reason. The problem is for solar cells, you have to manufacture. What is the basic ingredient for solar cell? Which one? Huh? Okay. In energy, you have silicon sand, use carbon, and 1600 degrees Celsius minimum temperature. Go to get the temperature, you go back to cola or inorganic CO2, right? So you make the metallurgical grade. That's not sufficient. Solar cells are absolutely pure. They go to electronic grade. So you convert it again. I can use that temperature. The amount of CO2 we are emitting by making one solar cell is enormous. Actually. Go back to your people and calculate. Right? That is the case. Why are you still going ahead with the solar? Which one? No, that what is your main aim to reduce CO2? Is it not? Am I right? Your main aim is to reduce CO2 so that there will not be global warming, not life. Am I right? Not let me know. It is the main purpose of your energy transition. You put the energy as source, which is less from CO2 emitter. You are using a source which already was emitting CO2 and trying to save this energy in energy source. To me, it is nonsense, that, right? When a sensible say it's not correct. Of course, we have published a paper exactly. Again, for let us see the input. For 1 megawatt, you need 5 to 6 acres. All the agricultural lands are being occupied by solar panels. Am I right? If you see all the green fields occupied by solar panels, okay, and then you can see here, and given you number here, anybody can calculate the number, the amount of CO2, grams of CO2 emitted by kilowatt hour. It is solar. For it is the coal. You can go back and find out and calculate and see. That is why even if you put 100 gigawatts of solar panels, you will not reduce the that one. Okay. And then the panels, all the is for the panels. Already in 2030, 40, there will be 78 million tons of waste in the accumulation. Where are we going to dispose? Only like plastic. So these are things what we should think at. Energy transition means you transit from an energy efficient source which is free carbon to a source which is not which is emitting carbon. Okay, and solar cell is not that. And for that, they ask me what is the next answer. This is my passion. So you see solar cell. Everyone I see, I really, and what to do. So much of green trees are converted. Food is what is the efficient one. If you are good in food, you can capture the entire world action. You can change the world in the food production. People are starving. For example, in Saudi Arabia, they have a lot of oil. You stop the export of food for them, like we know that. So we have a lot of food. Without energy, we can survive with food. So that is the that's the problem here. Now come to geothermal. This is what is the future option for energy transition. Geothermal, CO2 emissions low, it can supply base load, it competes with coal. Okay, that is why people are transferring. So all other countries are transferring to geothermal. Now if you see United States Energy Department, they buy a huge amount of money for geothermal. Now geothermal, the land footprint is very low, 1 megawatt is 1 acre, whereas solar goes up to 5 to 6 acres. But I will not talk about the coal behind the construction of solar. And then 95% efficiency. Solar efficiency is not more than 25. 29? 20. I have said 25. Efficiency is very low. That's how you need storage batteries. Alright? So what is the batteries made up of? Lithium. Where do you get lithium from? Again, it will go to that mining. So a lot of lithium resources are there in Chile, South America, as well as in China. Again, you go for mining. So to refine again, you use fossil fuels. So come back to fossil fuels again. What's the logic here? You want to control CO2, but at the same time, go back to make a renewable energy source from a normal energy source. And then base load power can supply in 24/7, irrespective of the weather conditions. Now, but how many people know geothermal? Have you seen any geothermal springs anywhere? No? No? Exactly. You have seen Manuguru? Huh? Actually, Manuguru has, actually, Godavari belt has a lot of thermal springs. The temperature of thermal water is coming to surface is 80 degrees Celsius. That's huge energy. That's huge energy we are not using. Other countries are using it. So the surface manifestations of geothermal energy. So what happens? The rainwater goes down. As you go down, the temperature increases. Anywhere, if you go to mines, if you go to Ramanathan mines, if you go to the mines, temperature will increase. At every kilometer, there is an increase of 30 degrees. Sometimes it is more than 30 degrees. This is geothermal gradient. So water goes in, rainwater gets heated and comes to the surface boils. You can see here, this is water coming to the surface. This is called, this is from Pura. Pura is in Ladakh. Okay, the surface temperature is 85 degrees Celsius. The water comes to the surface. And this is from Costa Rica. This is from Costa Rica. This is from Kenya. This is from Italy. These are from Italy. And the steam comes out, the hot water comes to the surface. So this is huge amount of energy is coming to the surface, which we can utilize that. How exactly we utilize? Can you play the video here? See, these are Manuguru. See what I say, 80 degrees Celsius. It is not a criminal waste. We are wasting this energy. This energy can produce at least 1 to 2 megawatts of power. Supply to the local, we have a local grid actually, supply to all the villages. Or you can start an industry there. And you can have a hydrogen industry, ammonia industry, green ammonia and green hydrogen industry. Do that. Nobody's doing that. Energy is free. There are so many thermal springs along the Godavari river and in other parts of India also. So here the world is producing 16 gigawatts of energy from the geothermal springs, from hydrothermal, where water comes to surface, right of place. And you can see here from 2010 it has gone up. Now by 2025 it is going to touch 20,000 megawatts of power. This is electricity, not heat times. Heat is the world countries. And this is available along this. This is the line of fire, a ring of fire, along with the stick, because this is the place where we have a lot of active volcanoes, and also the heat content is very high. We have a lot of thermal manifestation. And these are the red dots indicates where we have the geothermal power plant across the world, except India. So China is right. China has gone to Cambodia, where Lhasa. The Lhasa is supplied from geothermal. Lhasa is producing 32 megawatts of geothermal power plant. Okay. So this is the 22 and 2030 scenario for renewables. Actually, you can see here solar 1055 is going up to 3040. 3040, yeah, 3040. Geothermal is going to another 5 gigawatts. All these things are there. So we are already achieved the goal. So whenever we talk about CO2 and exponential increase in the world, we should not talk, is it? The reason is already you are emitting. You are emitting the CO2 continuously in the name of green energy. That's a problem. Now the heat, geothermal you can have heat also. For direct application, so we can grow food. You can see the greenhouses. You can grow. This is, you know what this is? Can anybody guess this one? Huh? No, what is the building? This is the swimming pool for 2008 Olympic Games in China. It is equal to geothermal. In China, this is 2008 Olympics. The rooms are equal to geothermal. The swimming pools and football, everything was geothermal. Everything provides geothermal heat. And they can grow. This is also from China. You can grow any vegetable you like in using geothermal. You want only heat actually. This is being realized now by all the countries that without going before they can use it. It's available in below the field. If you go down, and heat is available. I don't get that. There is that. Yeah. Is it out? Okay. Now, how to generate power? Very simple. We have this is Kenya, this is Costa Rica. All the states I visited. This is all the geothermal But here what happens? Just like pump test. You know what is a pump test? Current water. So it trigger well. It's very common. You should know how much water value you use. What you do, what the engineers will do, you'll put a pump and try to want pumping the water 24 hours. 2 days, 3 days, 1 week. So they need it, they need that. So based on that, they will say this much water you can get, or you can pump water. They pump it. Similarly here, they put a drill hole. The steam will come. The steam at the water is at the temperature of 260 or 200 degrees Celsius. Near the reaches atmosphere, steam comes out. So it boils that. So they keep it open like this. The steam goes on coming up for one month or 2 months. They want to see the life of the biomass. So after 3-4 months, they put the pot plant. So this is a pot plant. You have a borewell here, and then near the water, you get heat exchanger. Heat exchanger basically contains low boiling point fluid. Like any earlier used to freon, but now use another organic compound like R11, but it is not, it is friendly atmosphere. Once it boils, it becomes steam, the steam runs the turbine, and then the spent water goes back into the circuit. This is the normal procedure which is being adopted. What makes this the company is the binary is establishing this binary flow. It's a binary. Binary fluid means one fluid is hot water, second one is the second organic fluid. Binary, this one binary. And generates and sometimes what happens, steam also comes to surface. You can directly take the steam to the turbine. Generates. Any doubts, let me know. Right. Now, that is where water is involved. Water goes down, gets heated, and comes to surface. This is how granites. I don't think anyone of you know what it is. So granites, we see granites in Hyderabad. Anyway, we see granites. But they are the future energy source. Very powerful energy source. People cannot know it, but a lot of work is being done outside actually. Now, if you have the first year, I have given a cross section of Earth. Okay, if you go down, the Earth, the temperature goes up to 5,700 degrees Celsius. Okay. And depth is, the radius is about 6,000 plus kilometers. We are talking about a small part of the Earth's crust. Earth's crust, where it is content, because it is from 30 to 40 kilometers. After that, we have different things. Okay, there, the 2% of this volume of the crust. So, total volume of the crust is about 1.08 trillion cubic kilometers. Only 2%, huge amount of energy. That energy we are not using. We know that we have to use it, but we are not utilizing it. Mindset is not there. Okay. So where it is coming from this energy? So this crust contains a lot of radioactive elements. We have uranium, thorium, and potassium. We have uranium, we have thorium, and where is it coming from? Not coming from cement. All coming from granites. Granites is the main source of uranium. So if you take any uranium mines, you go to recently the one is Kadapa district they found out, one is in Karnataka, Booty, you have the Jadugoda mines, all these basic rock is pegmatites or granites. This is the main source of uranium and thorium. So these rocks generate huge amount of heat. That's why it is keeping it warm. If you go to any place, go to about average temperature, the depth of 10 to 15 feet, about 23 degrees, 20 degrees. You have to go anywhere. You're going to go to North Pole, the top one is frozen, but below that is water is there. All the states they swim below it. The temperature is north, but top is frozen. So the average temperature is that much. So here, let's say they create, they generate a lot of heat because of radioactive decay actually. So the normal generation is about 1 microwatt per meter, but now, and there's a lot of uranium and thorium is there. It generates 65 microwatts per meter cube. Now these are the granites, what you see on the surface. This is India, the granite on the surface, these are all the granites. Hyderabad is like, we have seen that Hyderabad also. So if you go down to 2 kilometers, granites are temperature 120 degrees. And even go to, it is Saudi Arabia, go down into the 210 degrees. Heat is available. There is no water because there is no very hot rock. Now the technology to mine this heat. If I can take it heat, I can generate power. So this is called the enhanced geothermal system. That is, there is no porosity, there is no fractures around, but it creates fractures in the granite. To try to increase the porosity and try to circulate the fluids and take the temperature to the surface. This is the technology. It's already there because they are experimenting in this last 20 years, but now it is maturing. The problem is how to create practice in the granite, depth of but people are succeeded. I'll give you some examples. So this is called enhanced available system or enhanced geothermal system. So wherever heat is you want, it is there. Below your feet, you have granite. Where anywhere you have on that, you have a energy can be captured properly. Perfect. How to capture it? Drill a hole. This is the code of a depth of 2 to 3 kilometers. The temperature is around 200 degrees Celsius. Hydro fracture the rocks there, allow the water to pass. Set water, the water boils. Okay, and then we have a production well. The water comes here, it comes to surface in the form of steam. When steam comes to surface, problem is settled. So the European Union started this project, which was started in 20 in America. They wanted to go to 5 kilometers experimental borewell they did. Subsequently, it came to Europe and France did the experimental work. They went up to 5 kilometers. The project went for 15 years because that's the first time people are doing. Then this experiment or the project gave a lot of information, especially drilling technology, how to fracture. What happens when you fracture the granite below? What happens? It produces microseismic. All the effects are because of some movement below the surface. So you are fracturing around 2 kilometers. As you are reducing the forcibly fracturing the rock, so it is going to create some distance. So that's a technology. So you have to fracture around in such a way that you will not feel the electricity on the surface. So the fracture pattern should not exceed more than 3 magnitude. If it exceeds 3 magnitude, that's what happened in the Basel in Switzerland, Sweden. They exceeded 4 without unknowingly. So the entire community felt that spirit. They said they went against it. No, this is not the problem. You create that spirit. So that's the problem. Technology is not otherwise. So now they reduce it. A lot of people are going for fracturing the hydrofracturing rock. Then hydrofracturing rock, when it fractured, so this is the rock actually. The fracture should propagate horizontally. It should not go everywhere. It goes horizontal. Then only you can put one well here, production well, pumping water, scavenges the heat that comes to the other floor, and it comes in the form of steam. So this is a technology how to fracture the rock, so the fracture should go according to your width, but not its width. So then you have a lot of physics and chemistry stress patterns to take action. Those things are explained, there's no problem at all. So now what happens? I have given you the number of countries which are doing this enhanced weather system. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What is the instead of giving water already the groundwater exists?
Which one?
Already groundwater is existing.
No, this is 2 kilometers in the groundwater.
No, we have something like the hydrostatic level.
No. We are not talking anything about aquifers. I will go to some rural areas where there is no aquifer. Hard areas where the connects are exposed. You don't get connected at all.
There are levels of hydrostatic electricity.
They won't be groundwater at all. For example, you go to Saudi Arabia, there is no water at all. You go to Saudi Arabia, along the red coast, there is no water.
In Indian scenario,
No,
we are having hydrostatic electricity.
it's okay. You're not disturbing it. You put a borewell actually.
We will only more one more.
Two borewells. Two borewells. You don't disturb the groundwater. Now, it is going to so you don't pump that water further. Because it needs a lot of water. So don't disturb the hydrostatic conditions. Now, this is hydrofracturing. Hydrofracturing can give a lot of problems. Microseismicity and all that. Now, you can have 2 wells here. Now we can easily drill directional well. You can drill a well horizontally also. It is very easy. You can have two wells horizontally and connect with the gas content is connected. If one well is connected, so you put the cold water here, it picks up all the heat. It has 140, 210 and 280 degrees beyond 3 kilometers. There are areas where it is super hot also. The temperature goes beyond 380 degrees, where the water becomes there is no phase at all. There are certain areas which we found out in the Turkey. So here, this is a design given by me. So here there is no hydrofracture because two bore wells you are building are connected by a single bore well and falls in water, it falls in complete surface. Now, the water, you can circulate CO2 over time. So what happens, water, when it goes to like the high temperature environment, reacts. The water rock interaction takes place. So when the water is coming surface, there's a drop in temperature, drop in pressure, some secondary industrial precipitation. That will block the ocean. That is a problem which we encountered in Sluice. Sluice is a place in France where the connection is power plant first time. So instead of you can pump in CO2. On one side you can have CO2, on one side you can have power generation without CO2 emission side. So there's so many countries now, there's going to be a sudden blowout of this energy source because so many countries are working on it. America especially is South Asia is now into. For example, we have heard about NEOM project. It was of northwest of South India. NEOM, South area is building a beautiful city for line actually. Huge one, all the facilities. And they want only renewables. So they cannot use oil, they cannot use gas, they have to use only energy, renewable energy, they cannot use solar oil. The establishments are huge. Now they are going into the ETS. Yes. Okay. Here, that depends on your amount of pumping also. We have found out that you can minimum you can generate 10 to 50 megawatts, and you can have several motors without any problem at all. And now the technology is improving, you can increase the temperature also. And now several American companies are working to have several tubes connecting actually here, so that to pick up more amount of quantity of heat from the granite. And granite heat is not high at all because always radioactive decay is going on. And always we have energy coming to the surface actually. Amount of energy is there, free energy, and the area you want is only about the nature of that. You can have it anywhere actually. You don't have to disturb the urban areas. You go to rural areas, you have granite there also. It is all the electric system. Full of granite circulation along the sea also. And they are reporting water. Okay. And this energy can be used for desalination of the water, especially for food security, water security. Especially Saudi Arabia has about more than 250 or 300 desalination plants. They need water. And where is the water coming from? The water is coming from oil. Again, you have a CO2 emission. So they have to survive. They have to produce the fresh water to survive. They produce fresh water not only for their own survival, for the animals also. So they use a lot of desalination. So this, all these countries on Red Sea coast have published a lot of publications saying that this energy can be survival, use it for producing fresh water. Produce fresh water to become food secure. You don't have to import food then. You generate your own food, generate energy also. When you're independent of energy imports, food imports, you are free. All these wars are happening only for this energy. You go to Congo, for example, there is a lot of mining is going for cobalt. Okay, all the Western countries, European countries are taking the Congo, local people as slaves actually. It's a very drastic situation. what you have a metal which is going to store your energy. Not just here, the energy available use it actually as a student water treatment. I put this came into Saudi Arabia and I was in Saudi Arabia for 2 years. This is just our life. I was taking very seriously. But I have to reduce at any cost consumption of oil for producing fresh water. Then they can't survive. I don't know how many of you know. They stopped producing wheat. 2016, they passed a decree saying that you cannot produce wheat. Because it's consumed. So wheat, if anybody producing wheat, will be punished. Because it's not in water. The water, main water they want for is on cattle. That is the kind of situation. That is the case. Our country is good. We have a lot of food actually. We can control the entire world for having food, and salvage international. We can live without oil. Yeah. Fuel. No. We need to be. Right. Because CO2, you don't put CO2, you have to compress liquid CO2 to that. And then it doesn't react actually. Compared to it, sequestered CO2 as well as yeah, it's vapor. It comes from the vapor, but like, and then from turbine directly it goes back to the, it's like closed loop actually. That, you can do it, no problem. I think here we are talking about CO2. So the cat would just put CO2 there. You can use nitrogen. No problem. The nitrogen is plenty in the atmosphere. No, you are putting liquid CO2, it doesn't react. Now, yeah, we have, these are some of the areas. These are the red dots are areas where the easiest projects are on. So by another couple of years, all the countries will try to exploit the granite for energy production. So beyond that, so here the heat flow values. So heat flow values. The heat flow value is high actually. Energy production is high, and then the price of your cost of production is very low. The heat flow is low. The cost of production is very high, but not high. So this is the cost factor I given you. You can see the kilowatt hour knowledge cost of power. That is coal is 7, gas is 2.6, hydrocarbon 8.97, and energy ETS is 6 to 9 euros cents. What is the price? For example, you may say coal is cheaper. Coal is cheaper than I get for 2 rupees. But how much energy you are spending, how much money you are spending for saving this? And you know what you are spending here. You cannot breathe clean air. But it's not correct. You have to see and remove subsidies from solar. Solar is coming because they will give subsidies. Without subsidies, we go to international energy agency, either price act, give actual price. And today, tomorrow India go to the Ramana by IEA, international energy agency, they put the right price in. How much India is selling solar, they cannot block. So far, India did not join international energy agency because they have to give all the facts to the energy agency, they put it on the website. But now, energy good action. Our government has actually, so they have to give the facts as the facts to go to the table action. Then you see the price, how much is the solar price. Then you remember. Now, 1 megawatt is about 8 million kilowatt. Kilowatt is unit size. Normally, we use about 500 units on an average. So this energy, you can use it for electricity, desalination, for When they take hydrogen, green hydrogen, green hydrogen, you need a lot of energy. Everybody talking about green hydrogen. I don't get it water. It is energy. You want fresh water, it is not. Green energy means you have to go for electrolysis of water. Initially, find where are going to get fresh water for green hydrogen. But then you can use this energy which is free for desalination. Use desalination, take the water for green energy. And then in space heating, they're using so much of air conditioning, what about 10 15 meters actually what the ground is called. You can put a ground source heat pump right circulate and keep this too cold. Even at 25 degrees is very comfortable for us. 22, 20, very comfortable for us. So you can have 25 degrees. You don't need to go down to 18 degrees or different morning I came and afternoon to switch off the AC. It's too cold. So that is the most effective countries are the most effective island countries. There are so many island countries, about 50,000 island countries, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. They are suffering. For energy, they have to import. Food, they have to import. Water, they have to import. What they want to do, how they want to produce it, they want to get it. So, these are the island countries. So many island countries. So, what I suggested is the oil industry. They have the technology, elite technology they have. They have mastered all 40 to 50 years they are doing this drilling project. They have mastered the technology. They have a lot of technical know-how. So these countries can have, so this is an island, for example, Grand Canaria. You go down about 2 kilometers, the temperatures are very high. These are all volcanic islands. All islands are volcanic islands. So they can have a standalone rigs. You have so many standalone rigs. Can have standalone rigs. Put 2 bore wells. One is fresh water, other one is you take the energy and give the energy to the islands. So these islands can produce food. They start importing food. They can have their own energy, start importing oil and gas. They can be secure. So this is what I suggested. This paper is coming to actually. All the papers will produce somebody else will replace the knowledge. It doesn't matter. So here you can give stop it here. This is the cost per meter cubic US dollars actually. You can see fossil fuels at 1.6 energy source goes up at 1.6 for desalination. And if you use this energy, here you want daily efficiency CO2, but not by using putting solar panels. But here you are using energy which is less of CO2 emission. You are transferring. It is very powerful. 98% efficiency. Wastewater power can give 24/7. You don't need any batteries for storage. You can do that, then the fossil fuels can come down by 2024. The renewables can go. That is the energy transition point. That will happen in future when you have the energy below your baseline. Okay, now the jar report. Transition granites in Hyderabad. Have you seen this rock? Everywhere you see this Hyderabad. Okay. All are high speed generating granites. Okay. So this can trap this energy anywhere. We have made a study in Mexico. In IIT, I was working in IIT. Hyderabad, we made a study there. We measured the uranium, sodium, potassium content those granites. All these thermal springs I showed you, which is going in Manugulu. Okay, the heat source is again granite. Goes to the granite, that's surface. The water is going inside is the Godavari water. The Godavari water goes inside, gets heated and comes to surface. We have several thermal springs along the coast. I showed you only Manugulu. Others are Bukai or other places. So many Dagrachal, for example. We think about 1 or 2 feet. Godavari river opposite to the Rama temple, there is a long waterline. Go down to the all of them. So Hyderabad we think we have given energy calculation. For information, we implemented a company called New City Gate in Bombay and Delhi. At that time, we approached Andhra Pradesh, then Andhra Pradesh government. We said we will generate 25 megawatts of power from Gujarat. At that time, the minister was Raj Security. Immediately signed MOU. Generate. So we are about to fix the tariff, but unfortunately, it was not. Then the whole thing is priced down. But right now, quite and aligned. It formed like we're trying to revive that. I don't know when it happen. This is Korea. So we have huge amount of potential in entire India. India around grenades and it places that, especially South India. As well. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope this you enjoy this. Enjoy this talk.
Thank you so much, sir,
We have a guest of honor, the Jayamala, the recently retired. He has attended several important questions. He was the director of Science and secretary Department of Education and Social Welfare. He just joined us. He has a session now. I request you to speak on. So, when you are from the captain after lunch, you are yes. How much here? Yes, and what? Match go. So, we will catch up with that. So, I think my session will be challenging to me because after our lunch.
now I request everyone to gather outside the hall for the photograph, then we will join the lunch.
रुको इधर भाग के डालता हूँ वही ले लो
లైవ్ అవుతుంది రికార్డ్ చేసి ఇస్తాం మేడం మాట్లాడారు లైవ్ చేసి రికార్డ్ ఓకే 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 అండి